What's up, guys? Frodan with GameSpot here at the BoundNet World Championships, day number 2, joined by Axeltoss, who works for MLG, but he's also here casting the event. Axeltoss, how are you liking Shanghai, and how are you liking the event?
It's a brilliant event. Blizzard is awesome for putting this together. Like, the concept of WCS is just so amazing, just to have competitions all around the world and then bring everyone together in one place. In Shanghai, I mean, obviously there's issues with the time zone, but it's a really cool city. There's obviously a lot of fans here. Not the results I don't think the Chinese fans were looking for. Of course, the Chinese representative was taken out pretty early. And Grubby, I think he was the last match yesterday on Stream 2, and he lost to Killer. So not the greatest results from a Chinese fan perspective, but as far as the event, it's absolutely amazing. It's a fantastic show from Blizzard. The opening ceremony was ridiculously good. Just chills running through your body. Like, I was just standing next to the speaker and just like absorbing it all. It was absolutely amazing. Blizzard always puts on the best events, so just a fantastic event so far.
Is this the first time you've ever traveled internationally to cast an event?
Yes.
And so what's it like? Because I think me and you both share the similar roots where we kind of came from nowhere, basically. Can you explain maybe some of the journey and maybe some inspiring words to any casters? Because a lot of people still want to make that jump from the community grassroots to international casting superstar.
No, that's a great point. And honestly, there's a lot of chances for that right now. Like, there's the IPL caster competition, which is actually a really cool initiative from IPL. Hopefully other people do that. That's something that didn't necessarily exist when I was trying to get into casting and whatnot. I kind of had to get lucky and talk to the right people and get the right opportunities. But as far as getting to that stage where you're on the next level, you really have to start evaluating yourself. Because if you're good at what you do, you will. I feel like you will eventually get to that point. Sure, you have to be patient. Sure, you have to know the right people. But if you're just like trying to scramble to get opportunities and you're not necessarily trying to improve yourself as a caster, it's not necessarily going to work out for you. So I think the most important thing for those casters right now trying to make that jump to the next level is to truly evaluate yourself, evaluate your casting, look for the positive feedback, talk to other casters in the industry, talk to me. I can help you out. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of casters out there aren't necessarily doing all the right things. Sure, they're doing a lot of good things, but you know, it's a very tricky, it's a very saturated industry as far as casting is concerned. But there are opportunities out there, again, like the IPL casting competition, where you have those opportunities to get your name out there and really prove that you belong, you know, at the bigger events casting.
I also like to ask a lot of people questions about what's been going on. About a year ago at BlizzCon, everyone was pretty much saying that was the pinnacle of Korean separation from the rest of the scene. They're saying it's all Koreans at the finals. They're winning everything. I mean, DreamHacks, IEMs, MLGs, all the Koreans. Now we're having a case where foreigners are winning. Is the skill cap closing at all, or is this an anomaly, or is it just maybe the best of the foreigners really starting to show up? What's been going on? What's the state of the scene in terms of Koreans versus the foreigners?
It's tricky. It feels like it changes every single event. I mean, if we look at day one from this event, yeah, I would agree with you. The foreigners absolutely demolishing the Koreans for the most part, and I say demolishing as a relative term, considering previous tournaments where like Koreans are just winning absolutely everything. But you know, if we're looking at today's results, day 2, like the Koreans are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're actually winning. Of course, Scarlet falling to, I think it was Parting, and then Baby Knight falling to Hero, and then Idra is currently down against Rain. So like all the Koreans are actually doing really well on day 2, and I think maybe that's experience shining through. But the great thing is about the foreigners at this event, as you said, like they're taking the games, they're taking the matches off the Koreans, and that's not only going to be a big motivation boost, but they're getting that experience. That's really important. And that's what the Koreans have, I feel, the experience playing at the high level where they can go into a best of 5 or a best of 3 and be like, all right, it's just another match. Whereas foreigners are like, oh my God, I'm on a huge stage. There's like hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line. There's a lot more pressure involved with that. So I feel like it's a great step this event is for the foreigners, but I still feel like the Koreans are pretty dramatically ahead. But it's really cool to see the foreigners doing as well as they are at this event, like Baby Knight and Titan. I think they're the top foreigner Protoss at this event, arguably the top foreigner Protoss in the world if you consider the context of the event and the people involved. So like that's really cool to see. And of course, players like Lucifron and Vortex always like just doing really, really well in tournaments. So not there yet, but great steps being made by the foreigners to try to close that gap between the Koreans.
All right, thank you so much, Axeltoss. I'm going to close this out with some rapid fire. I'm just going to say like a quick thing, and you say the first thing that comes to your mind, maybe 1 or 2 word answers.
This is dangerous.
All right. Favorite caster to work with other than Axel?
Day 9.
Favorite Protoss to watch?
Baby Knight.
Favorite Zerg to watch?
Vibe.
And favorite Terran to watch?
Major.
Most underhyped story of WCS Shanghai?
Underhyped. I want to say Baby Night, but I'm biased, so Baby Night.
What's your favorite event to cast other than BWC?
MLG.
All right, Axeltoss, that's pretty much all the questions I have. You did great, man. You did great. I didn't do too many at you. I knew it. Guys, follow Axeltoss on Twitter. And also, if you guys want more, go to GameStop.com/esports.